What is going on, Exo community? This is Exo Stomp here. This is the ADL Week 1 battle. Now, before I go into the battle, I'm just going to go over my team real quick and why I made certain things, stuff like that. So, actually, let me zoom out a little bit so you guys can see a little bit more. Okay. So, I picked Arcanine, mainly because Arcanine does work against this team. And yes, my team that I'm bringing is on the left, and his team is above me. Just gonna clear that out there. This isn't my guess. My guess was 5 out of the 6 Pokemon that he brought. I didn't think he would bring Vikavolt, but now that he brought it, I realized that Trick Room's pretty good versus me. But, anyways, I brought the Arcanine, 236 speed. The reason why I didn't go max is because I didn't really need to. I went for that speed because it outspeeds Mamoswine, and outspeeding Mamoswine actually comes into play, which is great. I didn't need to run max speed. The HP was pretty good this match. Then I brought Close Combat for the Mammo. I brought Flare Blitz for really just any damage, but like, well, versing it was good too. The Play Rough was, of course, for the Como. And Morning Sun was in case, I don't know, it was defensive Vikavolt or something like that. I could just Morning Sun on it. But I decided to bring Morning Sun. Expert Belt was for, it was for more damage. I was looking at the calcs and I didn't want to chance it for the Como, it being max defense, so Expert Belt helped, and I didn't want to bring Life Orb because I didn't want to die pretty quick, so, and I brought Intimidate mainly for, alright, basically Delmise, if you brought it. Couldn't really do much to me. Then the next Pokemon we have is Weezing. I brought Weezing mainly because it's a great Mamoswine switch-in, can't Earthquake me, Icicle Crash does okay damage, but and then that and Como, it also walls pretty well. So I brought it with Black Sludge, of course, Levitate, of course, Haze, Sludge Bomb, Flamethrower, and Will-O-Wisp. Flamethrower was to hit everything else that Sludge Bomb basically couldn't, like Steel types, stuff like that. And then the Will-O-Wisp was there to, of course, Will-O-Wisp stuff like Como and everything. The Haze, of course, in case he wanted to set up on me, I could just haze that away. Then we have Hippowdon. Hippowdon now, Choice Banded. Okay, actually, let me go over this. So the speed tier 108 was to outspeed min speed Clefable, which does come into play in the match, of course. And yeah, so it just barely outspeeds Clefable, which is great. The rest went into HP and, of course, attack. Choice Band was Choice Banded Heavy Slam at Clefable at like 75 to around 75%, maybe a little over, kills, which is great. Earthquake, of course, for that stab, and it does hit a lot of good mons. And then Crunch to hit the mons like Reuniclus that may want to set up. Hippowdon does a decent amount to them. And then Stealth Rock because I wanted to put Stealth Rock on something, and might as well put it on my fat rocker. Then we have Terrakion. Now, Terrakion, I brought it as Scarf to be maybe like a late game sweeper. Stone Edge, if Como died, Stone Edge sort of destroys. So I was thinking, might as well bring it. Close Combat, Earthquake, Mega Horn. It's like a basic setup. There's no speed creep or anything here because he had a Pokemon with 108 speed anyways, so might as well try to outspeed that if he brings Scarf too. Then I wrote Hydreigon. Hydreigon 152 speed. This was for the Como, because I wanted to be able to, I believe it was a Como. I wanted to outspeed the Como, yeah it was. I wanted to outspeed the Como and be able to hit something hard. Because if Como was able to outspeed me, that's not good. But yeah, I also didn't need to bring super speed for my Hydreigon. Dark Pulse for the stab. We got Dragon Pulse for the stab as well. Earth Power to hit everything that Earthquake was hitting. And then Flash Cannon to hit stuff like the Clefable pretty hard. And of course Levitate, because we had to bring Levitate. Trace Mix was to hit Calm Mind Clef pretty hard. I was gonna bring Nasty Plot, but I know it could do Unaware now, so I was thinking Trace Mix was just the best play, the safest play. And then last but not least, we have Delibird. Now, Delibird didn't want to worry about speed creeping because I didn't really care about anything besides the speed. It's my Sash lead, my Suicide lead, and it's Sash, of course, like I said, Vital Spirit because I don't want to miss stuff like Ice Shard or anything like that, or Rapid Spin, that would be bad. Destiny Bond to maybe get a kill. I wasn't looking for a kill, but if he was going to go for a kill, might as well get one as well. It's really just a Spiker / Rapid Spinner, and then Ice Shard in case I want to try to get that off. But yeah, that was the team. I think I brought a pretty good team versus him, and we shall see in a second. There we go. Oh God. Okay, there we go. So with this team, like I said, 5 out of 6. I got right. I think I don't remember what I was thinking over the Vikavolt. I just thought something else over the Vikavolt would have been a good idea. But nonetheless, Trick Room, this team runs Trick Room pretty well. So of course I wanted to run with my Suicide lead being Delibird first. So let me actually just do this. There we go. Much better. So I start off with Delibird, of course. We use Spikes on his Stealth Rock, so then I have to Rapid Spin those away. As I'm guessing he's going to attack. Yep, he Drain Punches. And here, I just go for the Destiny Bond. Now, I knew he was going to go for Rocks again, because why not? You get a free Rocks. I was going to go for another Spike, but I decided Destiny Bond, just in case he wants to kill me. But as we'll see here, he goes for Rocks again, which is fine. I just Rapid Spin those away again, and if he wants to kill me, that's fine. There we go. So I still have a Spike up, he doesn't have Rocks up, so I go straight into Arcanine and Intimidate. Here I thought he was actually going to switch with the Intimidate up. I think he said he forgot, or he didn't know that Arcanine learned Play Rough, which is fair, in all honesty. It is a new move to Arcanine, and I really like it because it does give it a Fairy Stat, which is great. So Arcanine now is able to hit up the Como with that Play Rough and knock out his Como, which means no Rocks, which is great. And the Mammoth comes in. So like I said, we have 285 speed, which means we just outspeed a Mammoth unless it's Scarf. And if it's Sash, it just got broken because of the spikes, so perfect. And you know I have close combat, so I'm going to use that right now as we knock out the Mammoth, which is awesome. So now 2 Pokemon down, which is great. Then Reuniclus comes in. So I'm not running, I'm not running Crunch, which I probably should have been, but it's fine. Probably Crunch over Morning Sun would have been better, but I decided not to do that, which is okay. So Reuniclus comes in, and so I switch out into Hippowdon because I know I have Crunch. Choice Band Crunch does a ton. As Trick Room comes out here. Now, I was sort of afraid of Energy Ball, but yeah, I actually don't remember what happens here. So let's see. As he switches into Vikavolt. Okay, right. So I Crunch. That does a little over 50%, which is great. Which means he's probably going to go for Energy Ball here with Vikavolt, because it usually runs Energy Ball. I don't know, do I switch? I think I switch. Yeah, switch into Arcanine, guessing that he was going to use Energy Ball, which he does, perfect. Only does 21%, but Trick Room is still up. So he's going to outspeed in Trick Room and use T-Bolt. And I think I calculated, and I was like, yeah, that does a lot, but I'll be able to live and kill it, which, if I kill the Vikavolt, if he has Sticky Web, he can't set it up, and if he's using it now, I keep my Arcanine pretty healthy, So yeah, might as well just Flare Bliss here. Yeah, it was close to killing. But the Flare Bliss does kill and knocks out my Arcanine, which right now, we lost a Suicide lead, which we were going to lose it anyways. I was trying to lose it. And then our Arcanine, which got 3 kills and sort of suicided itself as well. Clefable comes out and my Weezing comes out. So here, I'm in a favorable matchup. If he has like Psychic or Psyshock, probably Psychic is better, it would do a decent amount. I use Sludge Bomb though. That's 40%. Don't get the poison, which is fine. And he does have Psychic. So yeah, that does a lot. Here, I just can switch. Not in the Hydreigon, because I'm not crazy. But I think I switch into Hippowdon here. Because it's the safest play. Yep. I do that. And it's at 66%. Which is perfect. Because if he wants to stay in, and maybe try to Calm Mind on it or something, if he thinks I'm going to go Rocks, I can just straight up Heavy Slam. And like I said, I calced it. And it does a little over 75%. And I do outspeed because I did speed creep. So Heavy Slam does kill. Perfect. Then Delmise comes out. We know he's running Trick Room, so he's probably going to be slower, but we don't want to stay in and Heavy Slam a Delmise. So we're probably going to switch, I think, into Weezing. Yep, Weezing comes out. Takes that Power Whip, no problem, 20%. He can't really do it again. He could switch up his move, but I do Will-O-Wisp, and I do that speed. As Anchor Shot comes out, that's 15%. Decent amount. If he gets that roll again, he does kill me. As Flamethrower, I just use Flamethrower. Does decent amount. He doesn't kill me, which is great. He didn't get that roll, that same roll. So I think I just sacked my Weezing here to get in my late game sweeper, as it is Hydreigon. Because Hydreigon just wins here. So yeah, I didn't want it to take damage. He just Rapid Spins. Crazy. He could have just killed my Weezing here, but now I just get a free kill on my Weezing, I believe. Oh, oh, is that a... Okay. Alright, he Rapid Spun to outspeed, I guess. Which is fine, I guess. That's fine. I was gonna sack it anyways. Dark Pulse kills. And then Reuniclus comes out. I just Dark Pulse again because it specs. It does over 50%. And he misses that Focus Blast. That Focus Blast miss meant a lot. I'm pretty sure Hippowdon kills with Crunch afterwards, but it would have been a 2-0. But with this, it's actually a 3-0. Sad to say, I'm sorry you missed that, honestly, because that was rough. That was really rough. But that was a GG to Supercell Smash Bros. Or Bowser, as you guys may know. If you have a YouTube or something, I'll shout you out in the comments or in the description below. And if you guys enjoyed, please leave a comment and a like and whatever. Share it around. I want to get this out there, guys. I wanna share my my games with you guys. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or anything, please let me know. And week 2 should be coming up very soon. I know this was a little bit late for week 1, but I have been a little busy. But yeah, I think my MVP for this game was definitely Arcanine. Arcanine got 3 kills. Hydreigon sweeped at the end, so he was a pretty good MVP as well. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.